Alright, today's another day. I finally got that spark plug and gapped it, put it in. I set the idle on this guy, set it at 1200. It's about 1250, but it's close enough. Full throttle, wide open. It goes to 3400 RPMs. Spec is 36, so it's right there in the ballpark. Good enough. I guess what we got to do now is put it in the dirt and see what she does. I hope it freaking digs, because there's only one other thing that's going to cause this problem as far as I'm concerned, and it's not good. So alright, I'm going to set up here and we'll get into her. She's taking it now. Engine's still good and hot. Very hot. I'm gonna do a compression test on it real quick. See if it changed. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, 110. Whew. All right, so you saw what I saw. You saw that blue smoke, and it only does it under severe engine load. It's starting to burn oil, and there's going to be more than likely it's going to be crankcase pressure. It's got really good compression though, so I don't think it's a cracked ring or block or cylinder head or anything like that. But it's really starting to push oil under full throttle. We got that going on, and when I replaced the coil, I told him about it last year. It's got those laminated plates. It's just a whole bunch of sheet metal plates that are cut out and stacked together. That's what is the basically the iron core for the ignition coil itself. It grabs a hold of the magnetic field on the flywheel here, and it induces, you know, well, magnets. It induces a magnetic field into the primary of the ignition coil, and then it goes through, you know, points or whatever, and, you know, gets stepped up, well, the secondary, whatever, and you know, big old friggin' spark. But the plates were starting to separate, and they were getting pretty bad. I just barely got the new coil on to those old laminated plates, and I had to reuse them because, well, the fucking things ain't available. You can't get them nowhere. Believe me, I looked, but I told him last year when I saw that was happening, I said, this can do some wicked crazy things to an ignition system. I've seen it before. Some of this misfire, I'm sure, is ignition. But I am currently ill-equipped to prove that. The only thing I can do to kind of catch it, I can use this stupid camera. I can mount it on the handlebars there somewhere. I can put a spark plug tester in line and literally put the thing under load and watch the actual spark. I mean, we could physically see it if it's missing there. But yeah, it's she's pushing out oil, which means under you know, full engine load, it's starting to well, shove oil out. I thought the valve cover was leaking, but what's clearly going on here, it's building up crankcase pressure under full engine load. So it might have a bad ring, but it sure does have some good compression. I don't believe that it's a bad ring. I don't believe that. And I really did think this would be a little bit easier to test and prove, but it is proving to be another pain in my fucking ass. So, well, shit. It is what it is. Oh, man. Why so difficult? Oh, well. It runs better. It certainly runs a lot better than it did. I mean, hell, when I first got it, it barely ran at all. I had to have the choke on just to get it to go. It runs, and it was going wide open throttle, but it'll still start to break up and carry on under, you know, severe engine load. So, well, shit. And, well, you saw. It's all that blue smoke. That's not the belt slipping. It's is burning it and shoving it out. So, well, fucking thing. Alright. I'm going to be done for the day. I'm sweating my ass off now, and I got other things to do. So, yeah, maybe I'll dick around with this a little more yet. But I've seen about what I need to see. Alright. I'm done with this thing as far as I'm concerned. I can't fix it. That's basically the long and the short of it right there. It's got some metal in the oil, but no nasty shards, but a lot of dust. It's definitely chewing away at something in there. The ignition coil, like I said, those laminated plates, I told them about it last year. It was a problem then, and well, the part's not available, so there's nothing I can do about that. There's no amount of tuning that can be done to deal with this. I guess the only potential possibility to dealing with this ignition system here would be to go with a solid state. If there's anything out there that's adaptable to this, that would be the only way of fixing this problem. So, something like that, I guess. So yeah, not quite the success story I was expecting here, but hey, you can't win them all, I guess. Well, I guess I'm pretty much finished here, so I'm going to give him a call then. And I mean, it works. It was working. You saw what it was doing. It'll run wide open. It's not happy once you start putting a full, once you put it to full tilt, I mean, really load the engine, it starts to have a freaking heart attack. I mean, if you, I'd say it's rock solid up to about 75% load at wide open throttle, but once you start hitting that 85% load rating, when you're really working the balls out of this thing, yeah, well, you heard it, you saw what it does. And she burns some oil. She not too happy. Oh well, there we go. Yeah, like I said, I mean, not the success story that I was hoping for, but oh well, can't win them all. All right, that's that. Tiller is going home. Bye-bye, Tiller. See you next year. Maybe not.